Hello everybody, welcome on in. Good to have y'all out here. Hello. Oh, it's Friday. How we doing? We've made it. We've survived a week. We're here. Good job, y'all. You did excellent today. Way to go. This week, the whole day, the whole week, whatever you want to say, you've done excellent. Hello. How are we doing? I see we got Jinxie, we got May, we got Baza, we got Steffi, we got Purple, we got Jan, we got Beth, we got David. What's going on? Hades, how we doing? Lizosaurus, thank you for the 53 months. How are you doing today? Flower Addict, what's going on? Welcome on in. Hi. Amy Lou, hello. Coolest Sam, hi. Endlessly Tay, hello. JJ Bird, hello. Sleep through your alarms. Hi, yeah, I did that this morning. How we doing? Wearing a sports ball jersey. Yeah, Liz, it's sports ball weekend. Come on. Yeah, I have to, you know. Seattle loves their Blue Friday during all of football season. You know, I at least got to jump in for the Super Bowl weekend. It is the sports ball weekend, according to the U.S. This is the biggest sports ball weekend of the entire universe if you live in the U.S. So, you know, not according to any other country, but yeah. Smiles, how we doing? Asylum Craftworks, what's going on? Hello. Hi, everybody. Shadows, what's up? First stream, usually watch the VODs, but I'm sick, so I'm glad I made the stream. Welcome on in. Savvy Artist Draws, hello, hi. Is it already Super Bowl? Yeah, that's this Sunday, right? It's concrete. Isn't opening ceremony for the Olympics today too? Isn't that today? Isn't the opening ceremony going right now? When is the Olympics opening ceremony? Tonight. Okay, but tonight. Oh no. Yeah, 5 minutes ago apparently it started. Nice.
Pleased to meet you.
Or no, 5 minutes ago there's an article saying it started. 50 minutes ago it started. Excellent time to start a stream. Good job, me. Great choice. Let's start it right after the Olympics start. Yeah. Is the Olympics in years that are multiples of 4? No, it's every 2 years because you have the Olympics are every 4 years, but you have Winter Olympics and Summer Olympics and they alternate by 2 years. So every even year you have an Olympic game, and if it's this year it'll be winter, 2 years from now it'll be summer, and then winter and summer, blah blah. So it's every 2 years. Opening ceremonies right now. Nice. Good job on starting stream right now. Excellent work. Nice. Good job. I don't get to catch streams very often. Sarah Jameson, welcome on in. How we doing? We're going to my grandparents later to watch. Nice. Yeah, I usually don't watch the opening ceremony. I'll tune in for a lot of the games. I don't know. I'm more of a Summer Olympics person than a Winter Olympics, but I'll find some stuff to watch. I choose fWhip stream over the Olympics. It's okay if you want to go to the Olympics. There's some people who have worked their entire life for that moment. They deserve people to be there cheering them on. I'm here almost every Friday, so yeah. So everyone click the like button 7 times. Yeah, you have to make sure it still stays as like a +1 though. Seahawks jersey? I do live in Seattle. Yes, it is true. Sup, Trace? How we doing? Welcome on in. Olympics is boring. I get really invested in some of them. I get really invested in some of the games going on. I feel like a lot of it, like I can't really get behind, but like last Summer Olympics, we were watching a lot of it, like so much of it. And it was a friend of a friend, but one of their old classmates was running in one of the track events. So that was really cool to watch somebody that, like, one of our friends who we were with watching the race was like, oh my God, that's them. She's doing it. Look at her go. So that was cool to have that like actual relation to it. And then, yeah, so I don't know. I have a lot of, I get like, it's the only time that I will ever have like any patriotism to me where I'm like, woo, go USA, is during the Olympics. I'll get hooked on the Olympics and I'll cheer for all the athletes from the US going for it and have a great time. But yeah, I usually pick a random sport and I like follow that all the way through, like one that I don't really know about. Last one in the Olympics I did curling, so I learned a lot about it. But might do that again. Watching women's gymnastics and figure skating since I was little. Yeah, the figure skating is always fun to watch. Winter Olympics in northern Italy. Wonder how the Alps snowfall has been this year. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's in Milan, right? That's where their opening ceremony is, I know. I said that it should make Creeper and Enderman body pillows. I'm pretty sure they have like oversized ones, but
Pleased to
do you
meet
like
you.
Winter Olympics or Summer Olympics more? I was a swimmer and water polo player growing up, so I really like the summer for that. And I think with like soccer and all that going in the Summer Olympics and tennis and whatnot, I find it a lot easier to jump into those and watch them because I'm more familiar with them. But yeah, the hockey will be really cool to watch. I don't know. I feel like I would lean a little bit towards summer, but I like them both. Kate, thank you so much for the 27 months. Appreciate you. Welcome on back. Good to have you. I have had the opportunity to go to the Winter Olympics, which was awesome when it was in Vancouver, like 16 years ago, I want to say. Something like that. I actually got to go and I got to watch the duels downhill slalom, like where two people are racing through the flags and everything. We got to watch that. We got to watch speed skating, and we got to go to the closing ceremony. And that was one like forever has like given me like an extra set of like love towards the Winter Olympics, just after like having been there and watching it and all that was just like, and just being in the city, like being in Vancouver when it was going on was just so absurdly cool. But yeah, because that was really cool because it was right next to Seattle, more or less, of like a 3-hour drive to get up there, so it's very accessible to get to. And that was before tickets were exorbitant amounts of money. But like I'm also super excited for the World Cup coming to the US this summer, well, North America. We have tickets to go to one of the games that's in Seattle. I won a raffle to buy tickets at face value, so I was like, heck yeah, I'm going. Can somebody explain to me why it's called the Super Bowl when they don't actually play bowling? I don't know. All the big games are called bowl games. Like, it's different bowls that you can go to. Maybe it's because the stadiums are kind of bowl shaped. I don't know. I thought it was the Superb Owl. Why is it the Super Bowl? Yeah, I don't know. What I do know, though, is y'all should click the like button on the YouTube stream. It helps me out a ton. I do appreciate you. And outside of that, we got blocks to be placing down. I'm working on getting the road foundation in. Not hockey, that's the Stanley Cup. Well, yeah, they don't drink soup and, well, hockey. Your tummy would get all upset. Well, you're moving around that fast. You can't have soup sloshing around in your belly. That'd be a dangerous game. I was trying to finish this before stream and I didn't get to it, so we'll just keep yapping and placing blocks and getting all this stuff in here. But game plan right now is get the base roads in, and then we're gonna go get started on actually making some of the buildings. I did reinstall that Tweakeroo item scroller Tweaker More combo pack of mods to be able to just insta pull things out of shulker boxes, and it's been helping a lot. But it's going. I'll give you a little heads up after we clear the inventory here. I've only fallen into the lava twice, so I think that's pretty good. Hey Bars, how we doing? Yeah, I'm pumped for the Super Bowl this weekend. We're going over to friends to watch it. It'll be a good time, and everybody there is cheering for the Hawks, as far as I'm aware. So we'll all be cheering or crying together. Hopefully cheering. Oh, I ran out of those. Okay. I have so much Blackstone to place, dude. So much Blackstone. It came out to 68 shulker boxes, by the way, for the material list for the Cyberpunk city, which I think is the largest, even more than the mountain. When you're in the Nether, builds don't really look that big because there's a ceiling on them. And then if you actually look at them compared to overworld builds, suddenly they're really, really big. So, yeah, that was, I guess, fun to find out. No, actually, it's been a really, really rough week of... Literally, I have played so much Minecraft this week. For a day count update, we are on 12,520. And when we were streaming on Wednesday, we were at 12,480, no, 70. So I played more than 40 days of Minecraft yesterday, just purely gathering resources. I spent close to 2 hours in the lumber mill, just stripping logs and crafting things. I did not leave. I literally just did that in the lumber mill for 2 hours straight. And then I had other logs that I didn't even have in there, so I had to go out and chop more trees. It was pain. Pure pain. Super Bowl starts for me at like 3 a.m. Yeah, it's not very time zone inclusive for anything outside the US. But also, the players probably prefer to play middle of the day. Does that mean it's like almost 1 a.m. for you right now? Huh. Thanks, Gaming Maniac, for the knowledge drop. Also, for any members who, tier 2 members, I got new buildings added to the supporter server for the path build. If anybody wants to, from the last video, all of those interiors are now uploaded on there. So if anybody was keen on grabbing one of those to do it, all of those are now in place. I think there's actually some blocks to be placed in over here. And before anybody goes crazy being like, fWhip, how are you building here? And things aren't on fire. Fire tick is turned off in my world. All right, there's that. Cool. Refresh, refresh. Yeah, so I have been, I've gotten to play Minecraft for 2 hours in the last 2 weeks. Sad hashtag adult life. Yeah, that's a little sad. Yeah, this is what I've managed to do so far.
Keep it real.
I am working on a test interior right now. 3.
Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, so I got all this in here. It's looking pretty solid. And I actually put the path portal down here. So now to get back to path, we can just go whoop, 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 whoop. It's really, really quick. So that helps a lot with managing the resources and everything. But yeah, what I was going to say is I have the auto collect material list thing on, so we can just run around and literally just bam, bam, bam. My inventory just gets filled with stuff. So I'm very, very happy about this right now. There is a command to make it instant or not even open the inventory menu, but I've decided to just leave it as is. Am I missing anything? Dark oak. Anything else? Nope. Woohoo! Ninja, and thank you so much for the gift membership. I appreciate that. Is that a feature of the Lightmatic mod or is an add-on? You need 3 additional mods to make it work. You need Tweaker-Roo, you need Tweaker More, and you need an item scroller. Kind of a pain in the butt. Especially because those mods all do a lot of things, and I don't want them to do any of the things outside of this thing. So it was a bit of an annoying thing to get it set up. I actually just, whenever I need it, I add the mods to my instance, and whenever I don't need it, I take them out of the instance. I don't want to do the underpass here yet, so I'm just gonna kind of build it up as is, and then it'll just be doing its thing. And this all over here is, this is just, yeah, this is that big underpass thing that'll cover this whole span. I'll have a roof on it. Sat down with carrots and my stream Celsius. Do you have stream carrots too, or just random carrots? Every once in a while, we'll buy a bag of baby carrots, and I'm just like, oh my god, these things are amazing. These are so delicious. And then, like, I'll just, like, forget they exist again for a while. Okay. So I've already had one instance of it, but I logged out and logged back in, and I logged in before the tree was loaded because I logged out over there on top of the shulker monsters, and a gas spawned in because the mob switch wasn't loaded in yet. I just log in, and before my screen's even loaded, I hear the gas. I just get, oh man, I was like, what the heck's going on? I think I need to go back to road 4. Yeah, I need that. Okay. Then we can get rid of road 5 is done for now. And then we can go here and do bam and bam and bam. Scale of this build is crazy. Yep. It's a little bonkers. Okay, I need... need. Okay, what else do I need? Stone bricks and bush. Liquor wool, pale oak buttons, and sight. My concrete powder, it'll be in there. What else am I missing? Firefly bushes. Where did I put firefly bushes? Ah, I got him. Oh, I forgot to unpause the recording. Can you shout me out, please? No. I don't know who you are, so I don't like to give shout outs to people that I don't know who they are. If I give a shout out to anybody willy-nilly that I don't know, then the shout outs don't mean anything. We good? What am I missing? There's things. It says I'm missing things. Why is it saying missing? Where would these pale oak buttons go? Hello? Where are these? Where is it saying I need 2 pale oak buttons? Hello? Not down there. That's for sure. We don't look down there. 11 blackstone slabs. Where the heck is it saying I need 2 pale oak buttons? Oh, well, there's the blackstone slabs I missed. Can anybody see these? Am I blind? I mean, I am, but like, am I blind? I don't have any other placements turned on right now, do I? Nope, it's just that one. What easy place mode setting to use? Just the regular. Just the easy place mode. Where the heck are these supposed to go, dude? Hello? Are they like bugged out placements somewhere? Hello? Hello? So are they in here or something? I don't understand where these buttons are supposed to go. Oh, are they over here? No, I don't think I... I'm at a loss, dude. If you go to the schematic placement and bottom right corner, it'll analyze for the missing blocks. Schematic placements. Bottom right corner. Wait, what? Schematic placements. Configure schematic verifier. Yeah. Expected to found 2 lava buckets. Okay, so they are... Oh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's I've never tried that before. That's nuts, dude. And how does it show me where the buttons are? Oh, yeah. That'd do it. Okay, now how do I get rid of this? Schematic verifier. Oh, you just reset data. Thank you for the tip. Hey, Rofo, how we doing? Okay, that is T5, a tree. I'm gonna open my window. It's a little roasty toasty inside. Whoa. Razy King, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. And Kuma Bear, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate you. Sorry, both of you, I missed those earlier. Okay. Give me tips for Cyberpunk builds. I've been trying to do one, struggling quite a bit. Nodding, we live streamed designing this entire city pretty much. So I would just recommend you go check that out. We're not doing these 2. For those that are curious what those 2 points that I've decided to not do are, they are this, and then the ring that loops all the way around there. I decided I'm just not doing either of them to save myself the that's like 3,000 something blackstone in this section here that I was like, I would need to texture that anyways, so we're just not gonna do it. So those
Pleased
2 are
to meet
just
you.
not roads.
Tossing another month to the fWhipper.
Caesar, thank you so much for the 31 months. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Sorry, my mic is like all over the place. I can't get comfortable. I'm too antsy. Today. I know I was saying that because there's no space between food and potato. Wait, what? Still building mid-game bases? Shh, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, with the rodent next, I want to get started on the buildings, but this is a little chaotic here to be looking at that. So we have this section in here where I can turn off every section outside of a single one, and I was smart about doing it. So everything we need is currently just for that building right over there, and we can just focus on that guy. I'm in the lava. I need to stop doing that. I really need to stop falling in the lava. That's going to be a problem soon. Okay, refresh layers, and what we're gonna do... VOD watcher dropping by to give a like. Moss. I'm kidding. How we doing? Welcome on in. I kind of love that the signs don't render, but the text does. But also at the same time, I wish the sign would just freaking render. Oh, that's blue dye. Do I have blue dye? I don't know if I got blue dye. I think I did not get blue dye. We need to go get blue dye. You know what we can do to go get blue dye? Take our new portal. Having a regen be... Ooh, LazyCon, that's not a bad idea. Oh, well, I don't need these. What did I come back for? Blue. I might have some blue. Blue. All right, I'm gonna say it because I know a lot of people were hating on them when they came out. Now that I've played with the dye textures for a bit, I like them. I like the look of the new dye textures. I think they're pretty solid. I think they work well as a pile of dye. Nah, Rofo, the deep slate lapis is purely for a building block. We can't do that. We got dye at home. Concrete. Hail. Okay. What we need now is we got a resource list in here, and we're just gonna kind of be working section by section by section. And this is probably up to like right there is a decent start. I've guessed. How did you even spawn? Oh, get wrecked, dude. Wow, I can't believe I dodged that. Oh no, what did that hit though? Did that hit anything? Did I hit anything? Do we have a sad? I don't understand how they're spawning. I really don't. And like, I mean, technically I understand how they're spawning. There's like a brief, minute second where I load in through this nether portal right here, and it has to load chunks going boop, 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 boop. And until it gets to here, until this chunk loads, any of these can spawn a ghast. So it's not perfect, but it's gonna be good enough. You can build a mega tree for every biome. That's a lot of mega trees, dude. That's like 70 mega trees. The new textures look like you'd eat them. They kind of could pass as like an ice cream. I could see that. Well, regardless, let's get picking up blocks. Wait, don't I need to... Oh, I did get him. Cool. Oh, inventory's full. Okay. Forbidden Minecraft food. Yep.
Pleased to meet you.
It's been a while since I've last caught a stream, but couldn't pass over this milestone. Hope all's well in the new year, fWhip.
Shenko with the 4 years, my dude. Look at that. What's that? Is that that's the orange tree or the red tree? I don't know. It's some green background, colorblind me. Thank you so very much for the 4 years. That is crazy. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your time spent in the channel and all the support. I really appreciate you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, there's all that in place. Now we can go back and get more stuff. Now we, oh, well. Dude, I thought for sure we'd be able to get to like here without needing to overfill inventory, but I guess not. Not when there's a bunch of onesie twosies. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Oh right, I put copper ore in here. Forgot about that. I really like how this building came out. This is a really fun one. It's definitely hectic, to put it nicely on the texturing. But it is fun. And that's what matters, right? Oh, down. Let's just go get this. Okay. We need to put away some stuff. Cobblestone can go away. Where did I put the cobblestone? Right there. Alright, inventory's full. We go back. Double check, make sure that bottom corner one got in there. Oh, I didn't get jungle yet. Never mind. Nope, didn't get that yet either. Apparently I put glow lichen on this because that was needed. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, we do need that. Can I get it from here, please? No. My arms are too short. Howdy. Sorry I'm late. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Olivia. No worries. Absolutely no need to apologize. Lovely to have you here. We are just getting started on the city. Have I ever been to Germany studying abroad there? Ooh, that sounds fun. I have not. No. I only got one trapdoor. We need to go check for more trapdoors. I keep forgetting. I just like started putting random signs in here, dude. Okay, so I need 2 more pale oak trapdoors. What else do we need? Love this dumpster. Yeah, it's not on fire, so it's pretty nice. Oh, pale oak. Yeah, why did I only get 1 trapdoor when I had so many in here? I don't think... Do I need a netherrack? No. I just had that in my inventory. I think that mushroom stem is already placed. It's just being goofy. So we should actually... No, and then I need... brew. And glow squid. Yep. So since we're in the nether perimeter on this one, everything that we do here does require spawn proofing. So right now it's fine because the tree's loaded in, so the thing's activated, but win. That seems like something in Cyberpunk dystopia. Okay. What did I do over here? I don't know. I cut off the bidding. Something ULL. I don't know. It's a warp sign, though. Didn't know it did that. Yeah, light matter can fill in the texture if you select the right option. Okay, we are going to put these guys. Ooh, did I miss a mossy cobblestone stair or something? I must have. I'm going to put them away, though. And then this little tweaker more thing makes building big stuff like this so much faster. What do you think of Gemini Tay's Nether hub on Hermitcraft? It is a very classic OG Minecraft Nether hub. Throw a big box in an area and put a giant glass fog effect floor in it, and you can't go wrong. It is very classic. I feel like it's very up Gemini Tay's build alley too. Like, she's, for as long as I've known her, she's had a very consistent build theme. And I feel like that just classic Minecraft elegance is like what I would call her build style. Like, Gem's ability to use just shape and make different shapes just look really, really good together. Like that, I feel like that's her superpower when it comes to building in Minecraft. Just shapes and simple blocks. Like, she doesn't over texture, she doesn't do anything crazy. It's just the truth of the OG stuff can still work. Didn't get warped yet, didn't get that. Dude, this is a single layer and I can't even get all the blocks in my inventory. How did I not be able to... Oh, it's because I grabbed the... Not just single layer. Yeah, we do need to start going single layer at a time. I wanted to be able to go multiple layers at a time, but I don't think it's going to work. There's more than 27 block types in this build. Why did I do that? Well, technically, this is two different houses that are crammed together, so it's not that bad, but it's still kind of bad. Still a little bad, a little bit of bad. Right. Refresh. I think Gem is how I discovered fWhip. Gem's a good person. She's good peeps. I'm hoping with Misadventures coming back that she's able to find time with balancing Hermitcraft, same as me finding time with balancing this, that we can hang on the server a little bit. It'd be fun to catch up with her. Is that pink? That looks pink to me. Did I get pink? I did? Yes. We're just gonna bring both. Oop. No. Sick. Oh, we missed our payload down here. Oh, and we missed all this too. Would you believe that I thought a steampunk dystopian city for my forever world Nether just before I found out you were doing something similar? I'd say steampunk and cyberpunk are very different, but I would 100%, I mean, regardless of if they're the same or different, if that's an idea you have, heck yeah, dude, go for it. That sounds awesome. That sounds like a very, very cool build to do. Okay, we've done it. I think we're going to start going one layer at a time, unfortunately. I don't want to, but I think we're going to need to. Did you bring wax to the signs? I did not, and I'm going to do that if it becomes a problem later. I don't think I need any blackstone for this build, so I don't really need to keep picking it up. This definitely makes it a lot faster than actually like reading through all the boxes to be like, what did I need?
What was in here? You wanted me to get what?
Maybe we mod. How do I auto collect material list, close UI? We'll do that so it's a little bit easier on stream setting. Yeah, because then that's easier on y'all's eyeballs. You should build something for the Seahawks if they win the Super Bowl. Nah, I'm not that big of a football fan. Also, the overlap of Minecrafters and football fans is probably not that big. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's probably not that big. And I'm also not a super sports fan. Kind of same with the Olympics for me. Of like, I'll rally behind a team, like a local team or the US or something like that for like sporting events and things, like when like the stakes are there and all that. But otherwise, I'm like, meh. We're gonna go with a single layer because that will get rid of the extra mushroom block that I have at the bottom, which means I could put that back. Where did it go? Let me figure out where my mushroom block is being stored. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's just gonna be a lot of noise now, but it won't be the UI screen flashing. Is this creative mode? No, this is hardcore survival. Isn't this very normal vanilla Minecraft? This feels very normal vanilla Minecraft. This is Lightmatica? Yeah, I am using Lightmatica. Yeah, we're not free-handing this. No way. I think when you get to builds of this scale, unless you are fully okay with tearing things down and absolutely just destroying them as you... I just forgot to pause last time. But yeah, unless you're totally fine with destroying and tearing down every single build that you've ever done in order to make sure that they look good, like super, super good, creative planning is like a must to do things at this scale. Maybe now that we're above like the base level. No, oh, I'm just gonna do a single layer. Tippy tap, 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 tap. A cherry log. I miss cherry.
Pleased to meet you.
One cherry log.
Less than 3, 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 less than 3.
Christian, thank you so much for the 7 months. I thought we were dropping a beat, dude. I was here for it. This was a pretty good beat. Yup. Why does the beat hit hard? Dude, careful, some kiddo's gonna remix it and they're gonna go crazy on SoundCloud. I know this is only like part of that building there, so it's unfortunately gonna look kind of half finished, but that's okay. Little refresh. Need those rapid shulker sounds to go with it, and villager sounds. Yeah. And get our striders in there too. They could definitely add. I don't know why I keep opening that box. There's never going to be anything in there. Any that's purely just dies. This will only get quicker and quicker as the project goes on, because once I finish certain buildings, a vast majority of some of these boxes are just going to be fully emptied. So we can just get rid of them completely. And then there'll be less boxes to open on each round. Or as like boxes get half emptied, I like to use that as a good excuse to what would it be? What would the word be? Oh, combine things. That's the word I was looking for. So I can have things like merge together a little bit more. Consolidate. That's another good word. Don't give him ideas. Wonder if we'll get it. If we'll get a disgusting beacon today. We don't have a need for a beacon right now, but we do have needs for likes on YouTube. So y'all can click the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best. Appreciate it. You inspired me most to start building cities to make a forever world. Ooh, Turt, get it. Get Turt. It's like get turnt, but like get Turt. I don't know if you're a YouTuber, but that could be like your super cool sign-off message. Oh, don't want to equip the boots. Part of my lack of Lightmatica knowledge, but why do you keep smacking the shulker boxes? So that they know that I am in charge here? No. I have a mod installed that's separate to Lightmatica that's called Tweakeroo. And what Tweakeroo does is, Tweakeroo plus Tweaker plus item scroller. It's a whole kit and caboodle. Whole kitchen sink's involved on this one. But more or less, it's basically scanning this resource list that I have in here, and then it's looking inside of those boxes really quickly to see if it's in there, and then it automatically puts it in my inventory. So that instead of each time we fly back over, I'm like, okay, we need 2 of these, 2 of these. I can just tap, and it automatically gets thrown in my inventory. So it's just a little time saver. You inspired me to build some huge farms. I don't know how you got that inspiration from me. I need some huge farms. You know any huge farms I can build? Let me know. Actually, out of curiosity, are there any, for those who like know everything and anything I got going on in this world, are there any farms that you're like, fWhip, why the heck have you not built that? Like, I'm kind of curious if there's anybody, if there's anything that y'all are like, dude, you need this. But because of you, I'm currently building 180,000 block mountain. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I did that to you. And I hope that you can forgive me. Your world is full of farms. Yeah, but I feel like I'm still manually doing a lot. Oh, a button. Our first air conditioning unit. Oh, this is where the honey begins. Auto cobble, I would suggest if you've not got it. See, I don't need auto cobble because I keep... Oh, it was paused the whole time. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out later. Concrete converter. Concrete converter is definitely getting up there. Okay, I didn't get a piece of netherrack. I gotta go do that. Oh, well, I don't need to unpause it now. Make sure I didn't. Yeah. You want to be over gathering. Will there be interiors? Nah, fam. We're staying as black concrete here. Okay. There's that. There's that. Refresh, refresh. Ooh, we're getting some frog. We're getting some frog in. Our first light. It's about to be so lit. How do you get so good at building a texture? When I try, it turns out bad and can only do basic house, basic barn. Practice, practice, practice is the unfortunate truth of it all. Practice and like keep trying to do new things is the oh jeez. See, it does that. It does like, I don't like that menu that pops up. Weird. Anything I'm missing? Nope. Will this affect the weather skeleton farm? It should not, because everything over here is going to be spawn proof. And I'm only going to be doing the perimeter. I'm not going to be doing the inside. So as far as my knowledge of farming goes, the farm should be fine. Because everything that we're building out here, once this house will be done, will be fully spawn proof. Man, I would love to be able to do 2 rows at a time. I think we might try that. We'll finish this single one, and then we're going to try for 2. Because we're getting a lot of the same items each time we go. So I think now that we've got above, like, the base area, we've got, besides, like, some randoms. Like, I keep grabbing 1 deep slate cobble stair. So, like, I could instead grab 2 deep slate cobble stairs. Very proud of your shulker mess being organized by blocks next to it. Thank you. I figured if I didn't do this, I would go absolutely crazy. So I did it. That's my... Oh, I didn't pause. Jump on honey. I didn't have a way. I was stuck. You need aircon for this environment? Yeah, we got one right there. We're good. Especially when the blazes start spawning in a few. It's gonna be spooky. Gotta get rid of some of these bits. I don't know. It's fine. Okay. Boop. Oh, yeah, that's why it's not working. Okay. Right, that's why I said we'd only do single. Single's working. We're making decent progress. I would love for it to be a little faster. I guess what we could do is a layer range. And then we go to configuration menu, set here, and now boom. And we'll just change these. And now we refresh. None of those boxes have anything we need. Oh. Inventory's full. We'll see how far this gets us. Oh, and then that'll move the top axis down by 1. Okay, that's pretty good. And I did make sure to include, like... what was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh, slabs on top of all the back areas. I went back through and did that just because it is technically in the perimeter. So I wanted to make sure that all stayed exactly perfectly mob proof. All right, so we can't quite do 2 at a time. At least not in this. Light to durability. It's still got 85 on it. Mud farm. Technically, we have a mud farm. It just really sucks. This is cool. I'm doing an excite right now. I'm doing an excite. Being able to just have the first building coming in is very, very cool. Oh, I didn't spawn proof those. That's not spawn proof. Can you do like 2 to 3 layers at a time, save on flying back and forth? I'm trying to do 2 right now. But the problem is that can I place that in yet? Oh, I could have placed that in. Okay, let me go do that. I'm trying to do 2, but there's so many different items in this thing that it's just so heavily textured on everything that, like, right here there's one, well, yeah, there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 30 1 2 3 4. There's 34 different types of blocks in just this 2-layer area. And that's 27. So we'd have to get 9, 10, bam, 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 bam. I would only have three slots for myself if I do that. I mean, we could help. That's not going to be every row, but like that's this one. Maybe, just so we can get it done with. I'm going to do, no, I can't do the honey because I can't jump on the dang honey. Okay. We do the Nether tower and get that all the way to the top. Get that just done. That's not too bad. Yeah, let's get the Nether tower in. Because then that can just be done, and that's a good few number of the blocks that we need. So, yeah, let me just pull that over here, and then we can just go through ourselves. We're going to need... Oh, refresh that. One netherrack. Okay, where is my... I need cherry logs. Yep. Glass. I need black stained glass panes. Yep. And then frog lights. We have our ochre. Ochre, as whatever it's supposed to be said. I don't really know. Boop. 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 And then I need terracotta for black. And then I need black glazed terracotta too. And then I need mangrovia signs. That's everything for those. Then we're also going to get iron bars, which are going to be in here. And we're going to get our soul lanterns, which are going to be back in here. And then we're going to get some deep slate tile and slab. And we're going to get some polished blackstone and slab. I think that's everything we need for that tower. I do need red nether brick walls, though. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, we'll try this real quick. I got some red nether brick. No, I didn't. I grabbed 2 things in nether brick. Thank you. I only needed 1 thing in nether brick. Dude, these, for me, my brain, such a hard time when they're in block slot. Being able to tell those 2 apart. Colorblind me, that don't work. That same block. Unless, like, I'm here, then I can see a difference if I'm, like, hovering over them with a whiter background to it. But that light gray that Minecraft has, can't tell you. Unless I'm, like, really staring at it. Yeah, because this will help quite a few of the blocks that we would have had otherwise. I don't know what I clicked, but my... Oh, what did I get? I got freaking ochre, not verdant. I thought I used ochre in that. Maybe I used both. Nope, just verdant. This building does continue off to the side, but it's in the next schematic. Oh, I need things.
Pleased to meet
dude.
you.
Okay. Juliet, thank you so much for the 9 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well today. My friends on the YouTubes, we just passed 1,000 people, almost 1,100 people in chat right now. So if you have not clicked the like button, it helps me out a ton. And I forgot Crimson Log. Only click the like button once, though. If you click it twice, it undoes it. So, like, make sure it's only once, though, because... Oh, I've been forgetting to do the bars. And, oh well.
Pleased to meet you.
First time catching stream is ages. Happy to be here.
Belladonna, thank you for the 14 months. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome on back. Lovely to have you. Hope you've been good. I like the stream, and also, when is there a new vid coming out? Next week. I promise there'll be a new video next Thursday. Pinky, double, triple pinky promise. Do you have a spoiler today for 1K likes? Potentially, there could possibly be, maybe. I don't know, we gotta get up to 1K likes first. What did I forget? Thems. Some of thems. What else was it? I think that was it. The mod that I was using for the longest time in order to get things like you knows, yeah, you knows. No, why is my brain trying to brain and then it just does not brain? To get like text on signs to load in better, the mod that I used for the longest time for that, so you could get it to load in from like a distance, is not updated to 1.21.11, and it makes me so sad because it just absolutely ruins the effect of the glow squids ink signs that we had. Like, I didn't even pause it, whatever. I don't care. But like that has text on it, and the fact that you can't see these in Minecraft, like, look how close you have to be. You have to be within that to be able to read a sign, dude. What? How is that? How come no vid this week? I didn't have one done. How is that how close you have to be to read a freaking sign, dude? Come on, Minecraft. Come on. That needs to be like 128 blocks, dude. Signs are already lag magnets. Yeah, but you can wax them and it gets better. So I don't think I can render. There's signs in here. Because I can make the sign render from farther. Actually, that's the issue. That's the issue, is that I have a mod right now that makes the sign render in. So signs will unrender from a distance. But the mod makes the sign itself render, but not the text on the sign. So like by now in Minecraft, the sign wouldn't even be there anyways. But like you can see it stays on mine. Which is good, because that helps that effect. But does waxing signs make it less laggy? Yes, it actually does. Okay. Let's put back everything that we grabbed. And watch this before I go stay the night at work. Healthcare never stops. Hey, thank you for being out there to help people, though. A lot of people are in need all around the clock, so it's good that you're there to be able to help them. I know I have a lot of family members that work in healthcare, and some of those long shifts talk about draining. But it's good to have people like you out there. So thank you for what you do. We're gonna put all these in here. Put that in there. That in there. Oh, it's the stupid tweakaroo settings are different than my default Minecraft. That's all I want to say right now. It's just that's me today. I just need to do a little complaining. So thank you for all showing up to listen to me complain for a few hours. Kidding. I'll get through it. We'll have fun soon. No, I'm kidding. Guessing you want Eagles to win the Super Bowl? The Eagles aren't even in the Super Bowl. Don't you try and trick me. Little tricksy person. Isn't that the Patriots? And we hate the Patriots. Why? I don't know. But that's what sports people do. Unless you're a Patriots fan, you hate the Patriots. That is in fact why I'm here. Oh, you got the blocks just by clicking on the items. These two mods, Tweaker More, Tweakaroo, and item scroller. You need all three of them. I like your complaining. Thanks, David. And that dude a little shaking his head. Okay, let's go back to layer range. Refresh. And that should mean now we can go back to this mode and we're getting in it, dude. I really had a lot of fun with texturing this build, so not all of them are this crazy. But this one is definitely pretty great. Oh, just what am I doing? This one's definitely up there on the crazy. Where do I need a mangrove plank? I don't know, I used it for something though. Wait, why do I have a mangrove plank? Why did I pick up a mangrove plank? Oh, it's up here. I'm being a dummy. I'm being a dummy. I fell. I already unpaused it. I broke it. This is going to be the most scuffed time lapse. The Eagles are not the Seahawks, different birds, same goal, win Super Bowl. Yeah, Philadelphia is the Eagles. That part I do know. Is there anything else I'm missing? Nope. Whee! Nope, that's the wrong one. And this one needs to go up on 2. We do a little refresh. Oh yeah, dude, we're so ready for this one. As a non-American, I do love my American sports. feel like America has done a very good job of getting their sports out there for everybody. Whether they want them or not, you can watch the sports. So it's always like, even how many NFL football games are in London every year? That one always gets me. Oh, we're full. Ooh, okay. Especially because I feel like on most of it, from what I've heard, I'm sure there's a lot of people in the UK who are like, heck yeah, dude, I'm going to this football game. That's going to be super fun. But I also know so many Americans just use it as an excuse to travel to London to go watch football in London. I'm like, I mean, go for it. Why not? If you're going to travel, like if you want to travel and you want a good excuse to have something, a good reason to get over there, go for it. Why not? But it always just kind of always gets me. Except Canadians, they care about hockey and something called curling. Hey, don't hate on curling, dude. Oh, I don't want that. Refresh. There's new tech in curling this year, I've heard. Supposed to really up the curling game. What else did I need? I need a weathered cut cuppa. fWhip liking curling was on my 2026 bingo card. I kind of like it for the memes, but it is pretty. It's one of those sports that, like, at face value, you're like, what is this? But then you get into it and you're like, there's actually a lot of technicality to it that makes it interesting. Like, I think that if you're somebody who enjoys golf, I think you would also enjoy curling. Coming from somebody, aka me, who does not golf at all. But I feel like there's a lot of similarities between the two in how it functions and how much is so important to, like, your swing or curling about, like, I don't even know what it's called, like the release, the shot or whatever the heck it's called. But there's just so much of that, like, really technical, like, every single movement that anybody is making on the team matters a lot. And I think that type of stuff to me is, like, that's pretty cool. Am I missing anything? Cobblestone and polished diorite. I didn't get my cobblestone. This could be risky, but I'm gonna put my bow away. I'm gonna put my bundle away. What else still need? Cobble and mossy cobble. Okay, easy. When did I unpause that and not pause it again? I didn't even get coral. Coral. I didn't get stone brick either. What did I get? As I place down many, many other blocks. Obviously, I got nothing. For a second, I thought you meant hurling. What isn't hurling is another sport. I'm just blanking on what it is right now. Let me get stone, dude. Did I get anything? Apparently I got a black stained glass I don't need. Ooh, dude. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Totally fine. We're not panicked at all. We have Stardew Valley music on right now. We can't actually be mad. It's actually physically impossible to be mad with Stardew Valley music going. Hurling is euphemism for vomiting. It is. That is also a known thing. No, hurling is an Irish sport. Yeah, no, hurling is definitely a sport, dude. I remember watching the national championships for hurling a while ago. Dude, they go hard. No, this sport's insane. This is like you're basically playing lacrosse and you're actually beating people up. This is hurling. This sport. It's like field hockey, but they're just smacking each other with sticks and going. Cheater, thank you for your first time chat. Potato God 3899. Lovely to have you here. That's hurling. Okay. Irish people are nuts. I can say that as I'm part Irish. Yeah, Irish people are crazy. But Irish people are so cool too. Yeah, like imagine being Irish. So cool. Wow. Freaking legends over here. There. I just gotta cheat a little bit more for a bit, if that's okay with y'all. Soccer but with sticks. What are you making? Cyberpunk City? Through hacksaw methods. Elite, extreme. Best of the best hacking going on over here. And cheating. Don't forget cheating. Lots and lots of cheating involved. Oh, did they say it again? Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, I forgot to do the second layer. Never mind. Why do I join all the shulker noises? I don't know. Why'd you join when all the shulker noises were happening? That seems like your fault for joining at that time. I don't know. Shulker's got a... Shulk? What would a shulker do? Does a shulker shulk? What's the sound a shulker makes? Whee! Cheating, inconceivable. I know. I'm sorry, I've lied to y'all forever, and I've hid every possible thing that I've ever done, and I've done so many things behind the scenes, and all of this was off-camera mining. And I just added day count. I didn't actually do any of this. I just did. Yeah, I think about, if I say it took me about 30 days, yeah, I'll just slash time space add 30D, and then figured everybody was gonna be chill with it. I do apologize if that caught you off guard, though. I'm kidding. Or anybody thinks that's real. No, it is not.
Keep it real.
Just got off a 16-hour shift. Now
My
I
guy.
sleep for 4 hours before going back in.
Oof.
Something Halo fact. Plaza add a Halo rat emote to the Discord. K thanks bye.
ODSD, thank you for the dono. I appreciate it. Did the Halo rat emote that you've been using get blocked or something? Or are you just looking for another one? But thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. Thank you. I loved your Halo effect today. It was very nice. It's your world, man. You can do anything you want. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. It's fine. It's finally time you expose yourself. Yeah, Bars, you know, we talk all the time in the bus stop, and every single person in there, we've all decided that we're just gonna cheat and not tell people. But like, sorry, I had to. Yeah, had to let it out. Had to let the people know. Then when they're ready, we'll tell them that we won't say it now. We won't say it now, but when they're ready, when we think they're ready, we'll let them know that all the manhunt videos were scripted and all that, but like we don't need to get there yet. We can let them live on in peace and tranquility for now without thinking the manhunt videos are all scripted. Yeah, Bars is here too. Yeah, Bars is working on a banger video, y'all. He's just been working for a straight year. No, he's like a month. Since last year, Bars has been working on a banger video. Wizzy spawning 300,000 spruce leaves. Dude, your episode 1 perfect start to Minecraft Forever World. Hardcore, permanent death. Minecraft's hardest game mode, coldest biome mod video is going to be insane. Not the manhunt videos, those are legit. What, they were scripted? Oh god, dude, yeah, they're scripted. It's so obvious. No, those the manhunt videos are so obviously scripted. But they make banger videos. As much as they're scripted, it's a banger video to watch. I don't stand by Dream at all, but that man made some good videos back in the day. Despise him as a person, but he's a very talented content creator of making a video that is entertaining. Problem is that the audience thought it was legit, and that's kind of what fed into the entertainment, but he did make a very entertaining video. See where those are. I was being sarcastic. Should have been more clear. Oh, I don't know what you said. If I was responding to it, I was probably in sarcasm too. If a new viewer joined right now, he would be really confused. Probably, yeah. Either manhunts are fully planned out, or the person being hunted screen sharing so the hunters know when not to kill. No, like it's fully scripted, and they would re-record sections over and over again so Dream could land the clutch. That part I do know. He used to talk to people in the MCC Discord, like behind the scenes, well, his like after MCCs and things like that. And somebody one time just straight up asked him and was like, "All right, I need to know, are these legit or are they scripted?" And because it was that one where he had like the crazy boat clutch, like crafting a boat and landing on the ground. And I was on the call when he said it. He was like, no, that took like 20 attempts to get. Like he even like, not publicly, but behind the scenes would admit and like laugh about how all of it was scripted to make a good video with other content creators. There is something to be said, though. Like, I will openly admit that there is something to be said sometimes about videos that you make. I don't personally do it because I like the grind that comes with Minecraft. But there is something to be said about making videos purely for the sake of entertainment. Because that's what it is in, like, Hollywood and TV shows, Netflix, whatever it is. Like, those are shows that are just meant to be watched as a show. It's not meant to be watched as, like, real people surviving through this absurdly treacherous environment with giant snakes and blah, 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 blah. Like, you're watching a TV show, and there's, like, you don't really, you're just listening to the story. And so I think there is an element that can be transferred in that to Minecraft content creation. Of also being like, no, like, watching my videos, like, I just want to tell a story. But then it just comes down to transparency with your audience of, like, sure, yeah, you can tell the story as long as you're not out here being like, I'm the best person ever at this thing. Nobody's ever been better than me at this thing. And, like, that's your whole era, I guess. I mean, that's, like, WWE type branding and whatnot there, so. Scripted vids are good as long as they're honest with being scripted. Yeah, but it's, like, the same as, like, yeah, I feel like WWE is a good example. What did I miss here? Oh, that's supposed to be... Nope. I need to go get a birchy rog. Sometimes it's obvious that it's scripted. You don't have to specify. Yeah. It just comes down to, like, eventually the audience being able to understand or relate to it. But then you also have people who, they're like, no, I understand that, like, WWE is scripted, but I love to believe that it's real because it makes it mean a lot more. And they're, like, super huge fans of all of it. And, like, in reality, like, what harm in there is in it believing that it's real and not just, like, some scripted event happening. I don't know.
That's just the biz, you know.
I don't know. What do I need netherrack for? Why does it keep grabbing me netherrack? Why do I have netherrack? I don't need netherrack anymore. I don't like WWE. It can't be world champion if it's scripted, in my opinion. It's like WWE. But if you like WWE, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, but, like, in that same regard, there's, like, whole TV shows and things that people get bought into that are all about, like, scripted tournaments or something. Like, people used to get so, like, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z as an example, or just, like, any of the animes that are really built around, like, having a big fighting tournament that's all these episodes are building up to this big thing where somebody is winning and they're the champion in that world and blah blah blah. And people can have that suspension of disbelief because it's an animated TV show and it's all that, and because they're characters. But then you go to WWE, I don't watch it, to be fair, but those are all people playing characters. And so that character of theirs is, they're just playing a live action character. Who in that moment, their character is the best in the world and they're just acting and being like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Do you think the NFL is scripted? No, I don't. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some behind the scenes betting and trading and things like that going on that makes it some things have a little bit more to it. But overall, all in all, being scripted? Absolutely not, no. I know a few people who have played sports professionally that are close family members, friends, etc., and who have either played NFL or MLB or whatever, and knowing what they've went through to be there and the amount of training and everything they're doing and all part of that, like I fully do not think that there's any amount of scripting going in it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's managers who get pressured to make certain trade deals or bench a player because they'll be given a lot of money or something like that, and then they take the bribe. But in terms of betting or like scriptedness, I don't think it's scripted at all. What mod is he using now? Item Scroller and Tweakeroo and Tweakermore and Light Magica. What am I missing? What am I missing still? Oh, it's because I did only do the one? Is it not rendering? Oh god, wow, I jumped high there. Hello. I'm missing a warped. Game isn't, but the culture probably has a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with like people stir up drama around content of any regard to try and get more people interested and bought in for it, and therefore viewership will increase when the thing actually comes out. Like, think about the amount of like Hollywood actors, actresses, just people in general who will stir up drama with somebody when a new movie of theirs or a new project or a new album or something is about to release, because they're just in the there's no all publicity is good publicity type of a vibe. Back from lunch. How's building going? A little bit slower than I originally thought, but this building is just a lot of different blocks. This is the only building I made out of the whole list. I'm paused, I believe, that is like multiple buildings collided together in it just because they were all tall and skinny. But like, I guess this one kind of is here too. But I can just, you know, build up to this level and then he's more or less done. And then it has that face on it. But that face also comes in here. This one is going to be a pain in the butt. This one's going to take a long time to get right. So those are all going to suck. But then even when I get over here, like 4 is the tall, skinny guy. So he's really skinny. So we should be able to get multiple layers in there quickly to place. 5, I ended up dividing into a bunch of ones, so we have like this bottom here, so it should be able to speed up, and then like it goes like that's its own column that stacks up to the roof. We have like the middle one there, and then we have the side one, so like I can just do all those as they're going. So, like, I've already built them. This is where it's, but these are all like, these are skinny and they just go up to the top, which is nice. And then once we get over here, before I do 7, which is the top section, then I can come down and just do road 5. And that's just this whole box in here, which is going to be super easy. Maybe do the middle on the right. Do the part on the right before the middle. Well, we're almost done with this white section right here. Once it gets up to there, then that all of the white will be out until we get through that warp section, and then it's just it's just a little roof. So we're actually almost done with this building. We only got like 2 or 3 more layers of annoying. So it doesn't look like we're making much progress when we're doing it like this, but we're actually making good time. I'd love to get this one and the next one done, but we'll see. How do you stay committed to doing all this for so long? Seems like a daunting task. Being able to take a break from doing it solo and either jumping into a stream like this is honestly a huge motivation boost. And then alternatively, like jumping in a call with friends or even just like taking a break. Like yesterday, Sid and my wife and I, we both took like an extended lunch break because the weather was beautiful, that we just took the dogs on like an hour and a half walk, and it was gorgeous because it's really, really warm here right now. For February, it's 58 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny right now. Like, it's just pure blue skies and just gorgeous outside. And in the sun, you actually can just be out there in a t-shirt and you're totally fine. It's kind of absurd for February 6th to be this warm. Don't know if you've told us, but does the city have a name, like path? We talked about it for a while and we never came up with a full idea for a name. I think we were talking about something in terms of like Warp City or Warp Gate, because I like to have every single time there's a name for a city, it has to be related to a Minecraft block and or mob in my world, like inside the name of it. That's just some requirement I have for naming things that I'm using right now. And so I wanted to get like warped blocks in here, because that also means like not only are we getting warp blocks in, but we're getting whatchamacallits, like we also get warp like travel. So I kind of like Warp Gate City, but that also feels like something out of like what's the game, Star Fox. Welcome to Warp Gate. Not bad per se, but feels like a Star Fox. Maybe we got some looms. Yeah, we're full. Yep. Strider. Ooh, we did talk about Strider something too. That's a good idea. Yeah, so with that all being said, I haven't fully decided. So I am still taking suggestions for the name for the city. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Strider's Rest. I feel like that sounds like an inn. I don't think that sounds like a city to me. Strider's Rest is a cool name for like an inn, but I can't get away from that, just Lord of the Rings Strider. And I think about that. You just have, I think. Let's try this. Yep. Should be, it's based on a block or a mob are my two rules. It has to be based on one of the things. Like that has to be included in the name. It's either a block or a mob. Warp Gate City, like that's what we had. That's what was an idea that I had threw around originally. That was kind of like one of the original that I was I'm kind of stuck on right now, I guess. Wow, we did all the items. Warp Wood Gate City is based on a block. Yeah, Warp, like, it can be part of a block name too, like Warped Wood, Warp. Like, that's fine by me. Sorry, there's a truck going by.
A school bus.
We're to the top of the sign. I think we're filling in the B. Yeah, we're almost done with the sign. Use easy places in building. Yes. Why is that not working? Oh, I'm supposed to be doing... Forgot. I was like, why do I still have so many blocks in my inventory? I supposed to also do this one. Blaze. Warped Heights. Yeah. I also love like the cyberpunk vibe of Night City from Cyberpunk 2077. Like that's just such a solid name. Granted, don't need to copy Cyberpunk 2077 per se, but like yeah. Yep. The Soulfire Sector. That sounds like a creepy space station something or another. Personally, like Striderscape. Ooh, Striderscape's kind of cool. We talked about Warpscape, I think, a while ago. I feel like Strider or Warp are pretty good ones. Okay, we're full. Withered Way. Wither City. I knew I was kind of going absurd on texturing this thing when I was making it, but now that I'm actually putting it together, I went absurd on texturing this thing. But that's the end of the white front section. We get exactly everything. We did a perfect inventory. That's the last layer of here, too. Warp Haven. Synthesis trees of Safe Haven. Oh. Nylium Nights. Friday Night Lights in Nylium Night City. Strider Scrape. Strider Scrape. Scraping this in. Soul City. Soul City is honestly not that bad because it is a Soul Sand Valley. At least like most of it. It's a Crimson Forest and Soul Sand Valley. Soul City? Welcome to Soul City. I don't know why I keep making that voice, but I do. gonna have a news station in here, so I can make bits of being like breaking news, and then just like cut a video out. And I need to have a news station to obviously do that, and I can't just do that out of nowhere. But I was thinking, I need to figure out if there's any like weird connotation with like an actual real news station to it. But I was kind of thinking of, because people go F5 mode to talk to the camera, you know, YouTubers will be like, hey everybody, blah, 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 blah. Like I'll do it too, you know. But I was thinking F5 news, I thought would be kind of funny. Visit Nylium Nights for the night of your life. True. So true. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to write some of these down. Warped news. Now I kind of like F5 because then it's just like a stupid bit. And you know me, I love a stupid bit. Do anything for a stupid bit. I wonder, I don't do it so much in single player, but definitely when I was on a lot of SMPs, I definitely had a lot of just stupid bits that I just sunk so many hours into for so little reason. You know what? I'm gonna actually get that layer too, because that is just, yeah, that's easy. It's just, I just need more cobble and warp stem. Cobble. Warp. Warp, warp. F5 news is not going to work. Yeah, I haven't done it at Google yet. Like, it'd be such a good bit for a Minecraft thing, but I was like, there's definitely some Channel 5 news something out there. Oh yeah, F5, yeah, there's a technology company. Oh, there also is a F5 news. Yep, no, that's a pretty big branded company on the stock market. Don't need to be doing that. In a buzz. Warped way, the warped web. Because it was like a web of nether tunnels and stuff. We're good, we're good. You know what? We're gonna just see. We're not gonna be able to get up there. We'll go to here. Woohoo! Give me something to build, mate. Make it big. Well, I think the last person I gave the suggestion to didn't like my suggestion, so I'll give it to you. Build a giant sniffer that is the mother sniffer to the hundreds of sniffers on the inside that are living inside of the giant sniffer statue, and they are producing many, many sniffer seeds, farms, everything you could ever possibly need from sniffers. And then they all just get routed out the mouth of the sniffer mama. So then you collect them outside, and there's like a magical pond and stuff. That should keep you busy for a while. Anima Lynn, thank you so much for the gift sub to the Frenchman. Withers Nation. Warp and Waypoint. Warp Point. Warp. Warp. Now just warp is becoming not a word. Just warp. What do I need down here? Soul soil. Nope. Nope. Yep. Obsidian's Edge. That's kind of cool. Obsidian Sprawl. I'm kind of like in a warp point. I don't know why I'm like so hooked on the word warp. I don't know why I did all those back there. We can save those materials. That ain't gonna be seen by anybody, and no way in heck I'm building interiors on these things, so. This is a facade. For like a brief second, I'm talking like maybe 10 seconds, I had thought about putting books in these chiseled bookshelves to get like more detailed windows and everything. And then being able, because you can use chiseled bookshelves with like, you can make like drapes on them. And then I was like, nope. Okay. We want to raise the lowest one. Here. Refresh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Woo! Warp Wharf. Kind of is like a coastal city in Leather. Nether. Lava. I don't know how I got leather out of that, dude, but I did. I feel like I don't twist my tongue when I'm talking that much unless I'm streaming. And then, dude, the amount of times that I will just misspeak and say some random combination of words is pretty impressive. I figured I wouldn't detail too much up here because it was just going to be hidden. We're not really going to see it much. Eventually, I do want to make another building that's going to fill in like this gap here. Go all the way up to the top, but for now, I didn't want to do that. But this is just a little... Sick. That's one building done, y'all. Not me sitting in my office saying warped over and over. I think it's time to go home. Withering Heights. Why does that remind me of something? I don't know what it is. POV news might preserve the F5 joke. I don't really know if I want to put POV in there because there's a lot of other connotations that could be associated with that we're not going to get into, that I just don't think I want. Withering Heights is an achievement. It is? Oh. What? Oh, was that added later? Withering Heights is an achievement? Nether. Withering Heights. It is. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Because then I could honestly just like crop that out and we could like have that. And then I could put a giant Nether star somewhere in here, dude. As like graffiti on the side of a building. Withering Heights is Mog's mountain. Oh, so Mog's already using Withering Heights. Oh, thank you, Izzy. I won't use that then. Warped Heights. No. Look at Mog stealing the name before we had even come up with it. How dare he? Also, Wizzy, I saw the mountain you two made together. I'm gonna need a mountain lesson from you sometime soon, I think. That thing looks insane, what you guys were able to come up with. Okay, so we've got that in now. That's lovely jubbly. I'm gonna go with building 1. Soulless Heights. What was that? I know we said like Warpscape, but like Soulscape City? I don't know. Soulscape City. SSC for short. Take the branding away from... I know Dallas uses SSC for his Slime Science Center. So that's already taken. Wizzy the Goat. For sure, I'm down anytime. Yeah, I want to make a big mountain. And that's your specialty, I've heard. Of I want to connect these 3 peaks into like a big mountain. So I need to figure out a way to like merge it from the existing mountain style I'm doing into something that's... I kind of want to do like a big glacier here that almost is like being swept out that direction. I feel like could be really cool. Like turning this into like where a glacier is like melted and carved through there. So that's kind of an idea I've had. And maybe like a smaller area, like washed out area in there too. But that's kind of the vibe. So I'll bug you sometime soon. Whenever I'm ready for that mountain.
I think the name should be short like Path is Smile.
I feel like we could go for 2 words. Because I mean, it's called Path, but I always refer to it as the City of Path. So kind of, I feel like the official title is more City of Path. Just, so I feel like if we did like Soul City, kind of cool. Strider's Port. Fwelms Deep. Yeah, there we go. We need Fwelms Deep. Yeah, because right now we have 1 mountain done. I need to... This mountain is now finished planning. I already have the schematic imported, so I need to build that. This guy's already planned. This one's already planned. And this one's already planned. So I need to build some mountains. I think we're going to do this one sometime soon. After we finish the Nether City, I'm doing a small video. Somebody can quote me on that later and talk about how I didn't do a small video. But I want to do like a one-off project in the next video. I haven't figured out where yet. But I want to do something. Oh, that's so bright for all the frog lights. I'm kind of thinking I want to find a village, I think. And there is one down here. I was thinking we do something here and do like a big farm area that's just like has a ton of farmer villagers that we can trade with for emeralds. But then we need to figure out how to get a road all the way back up. That'd be another project and a half. Yeah, I know. I figured I'd try a new thing out and build a mountain for once. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that right there looks freaking sick. Even on its own, that looks so good, dude.
My idea is Cuprum Grove, meaning a forest made of copper, as a nod for the giant tree and the thing that elves are the cyberpunk denizens. And hey, 55 months. Yay.
Blooded Eyes, thank you for the 55 months. I really appreciate that. I feel like I do want to hold to the... There has to be like a Minecraft block or mob or advancement name in the title, but that is really cool. I like the thought process behind that one. Soulless city, because there's a mob switch, nothing can spawn. Oh, dude, it's gonna look so good. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Gonna break my boots real quick. Okay. Oh, I have 5 on. Oh, but there's nothing for it. A boom, a boom, a boom.
Keep it real.
Maybe a sector could be called the Quartz Quarter.
Oh. Ooh, that's a good idea. Like a fancy district. That could be cool. I'm gonna write a few of these down that I'm liking so far. Nether city name ideas. I'm kind of liking Soul City as like a main name. Soul City as like a potential for the main name. Warp. Warp City. Strider Scape. District names. Let's see. We got Quartz Quarter.
Keep it real.
Fancy area. Who's that? Zombrand, thank you so much for the dono, dude. I appreciate you. Soulscape City. Okay, I'll write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Honestly, just Bastion. I see you put Mia said Port Bastion, but literally just calling it Bastion might be confusing, but I kind of like it. Warp, 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 warp. Yeah, we just call it Warp Warp. Welcome to Warp Warp. The city of Enderman. Warp, 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 warp. Wither slums. Ooh. Wither slums for a quarter. Not fancy area. Soul District. If that's not a music focused like party district, I don't want it. I feel like that's like absolutely essential. We have Path and New Papyrus. Is there something that starts with a P? I don't think there's any Nether things that start with a P. District has a nice... District? Yeah, I mean, it would have to be something district. Anchor? Anchor. Anchor's a good name. Anchor City. Gas. Gaslight Quarter. Oh, like the Gaslight District. Gaslight. Honestly, Gaslight District. Like is down in San Diego. That could be solid. Piglin Bastion. True, 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 true. I did originally want to put piglins like in the building. Like in the... Like if those were actual like little interior spaces. There's a few over here that do have balconies. I thought like putting a piglin with a name tag on some of them could be really fun, but haven't decided on that yet. Okay, before we get into our next little section, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. So I'll BRB. The sun went away and it got colder all of a sudden. That's not fair. Still liking whoever said Soulscape. Yeah, so I have Soulscape down. Soulscape City. I have Soul City, Warp City, Striderscape, Soulscape, Bastion, Anchor City. And then the districts' names, we have Quartz Quarter, Wither Slums, Soul District, and Gaslight District. But like Gassed Light District. There's going to be a port on the lava, maybe something to do with Nylium, like the Nylium docks or something. Well, over here we're gonna have the Fwish and Ships shipwright. Keeps rolling over my blanket, dude. It keeps catching my chair. My life is so hard. Oh, by the way, question that I thought of that I had been meaning to ask y'all. If I were to make a playlist on the YouTubes, where I make the playlist, you know, on the YouTubes, and named it, and just included all of the... I'm sorry, boys. Nobody saw anything.
Keep it real.
Nether gate, wither wall, warpstone, warp light, nether light.
Anytime I hear gate, I can't not think of like a political scandal or something. Dave, thank you for the dono. I appreciate it. Warpstone is pretty good. Oh, we're at Witherwall. Ooh, I like Witherwall. We can be singing Witherwall all day long. And Warpstone. I like those. All right. The gate one, I don't think will work because I just can't not think of it being like... I feel like gate after a name is just like ruined for me. This is the Lava Gate Trials. Oh, we're building the interior. We're building our corner store. Only opened at 3 a.m. Gaslight District for media as frog lights and gas because the Nether. Yeah, I am gonna have to get a happy ghast in here soon. Not really looking forward to doing that, but I know I need to do it. What did I... Oh, I didn't have anything to put in there. Do I have any netherrack on me? No, I'll go get some real quick. Cool. Refresh. Let's see, I need an iron bar somewhere. Hello? These go back here. Boop, 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 boop. Button. Where's the last button go? Button. Button. Bar. Okay. Cool. Cooper Burrows. Good night, fWhip and chat. Going to bed. It's getting late over here. Debog, thanks for hanging today, dude. I really appreciate you. My friends over on YouTube, be sure to click the like button if you have not already. We got 3,000 people in here right now, and we are at 500 likes, so I really do appreciate it. What am I missing? Nothing. Success. enough. I really just started throwing dark oak in randomly for the floors, and I really like the contrast it gives from a distance. Up close, it's a little wonky, but from a distance, very cool. The Blazed Bodega. Why is that so funny? Okay, and then we're gonna go boop, boop, and we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna put the polished blackstone I have back in here, and then we are gonna go. Okay. Oh, I didn't copy that. Okay. Phew. I was worried I wasn't gonna have the materials for it. We're good. Okay. I want to get this little corner store in. Go back and get more of our stuff. The Blazed Bodega could be like a storefront. The Blaze Farm storage. That honestly, that could be kind of cool to put it around the Blaze Farm over there. The problem with the Blaze Farm is we don't have a whole lot of space for it from the front because it's right here.
Distraction. What about the playlist?
Zombrain, thanks for the dono. The playlist I have is just stuff that I've downloaded off of Epidemic Sounds and made myself. So I don't have it public because it's on my personal Spotify. Sorry. But yeah, this is my Blaze Farm. Right now you enter in right here. I think what we probably would have to do, which sounds so incredibly hellish, but like this over here, we're gonna have a portal for that guy is gonna come down. It sits like right here somewhere, like there. It basically sits somewhere like right in this area. So we could have like a tunnel that we dig through some houses that just looks like you're going between some buildings that accesses back into here, and we could do it from that side, because I feel like this is gonna need to be pretty clean facade. Or it's like an entrance from like up above and we have like a bar up there and then you can go in and you go down a staircase or something. What about the place? Oh, the YouTube playlist. That playlist. Did I not finish that question? I never did finish that question. No, I'm thinking about making a playlist and throwing it together of all of the streams for designing the Nether city in creative. That's what it is. Because here, I'll show you. Would that be interesting to folks? I know a lot of y'all are big time stream viewers, but like we started this thing here, I think is the last. Dude, look at me flexing and showing off my shirt. Wow, I'm so cool. And then we had this, and then wait, because like this is a stream that is broken in half. So I was thinking of like with this video releasing, like just throwing it in the description, being like, if you want to watch the whole thing, pretty much start to finish, because I don't think. What had I done here? Oh, look at that sunshine coming in. Yeah, we were just checking where the portals went. Oh, look at me. I forgot to go back. Nice, nice. Oh, okay, we fixed that. Yeah, this is literally putting in the first initial shapes. So that could be kind of cool to have. Just like in one big playlist of all of the VODs. Because that goes, it's from 5 months ago to pretty much, I think that was the last one. It was one of these two. Yeah. God, I can't believe we started this how long ago? So there's like probably 10 plus hours. Because what's this? That's 4.5, 7. That's what would bring us up to 10. There's another, that's 12.5. 16.5. Yeah, there's 20 hours of stream footage that is just the time spent planning this thing out. So for the people who would be like, oh, I want to learn how to do this, how did you do this thing? Like there's 20 hours here of like me literally doing it, designing and doing the thing. I had hair when you first started it. Yeah, it's been a while. I think I had more hair when I first started it too. Sorry. Thank you so much for the reminder and not letting me forget about distraction. Even though I did forget about distraction. What? Because where am I supposed to put these signs, dude? Oh, because I was supposed to... I have blocks for that layer too. But let's just get this layer here first. Finish this off. What am I missing? Nothing! Missed the planning streams. Yeah, so I will do that, because I think that'd be something that some folks would find interesting. Whether everybody does, or it's just interesting to some, I think that makes it worth it for me. I mean, it's just going to take me like 20-30 minutes to slap it all together in one. That's where the hanging signs are going. Okay. Oh, don't have that. Okay. There we go. I think it'd be cool. It'd be really nice to see the whole creative process without spending ages jumping around scarring VODs. Okay, yeah, I will do it then. Blaze Tech Keep. Full screen Minecraft. Am I? Oh my god. Haha. Me making fun of myself in the VOD for not full screening Minecraft as I don't full screen Minecraft. There we go. That's a good job, me. It's fine. After this, I don't have to do any braining for the rest of the day, so it's good. There's 0 braining required for me for the rest of the day. Have everything? I have everything. I'm going to the pool after to go get a swim. And I don't have to brain too much to swim. I just have to remember to turn my head and breathe. So by now, hopefully for me, that's close to second nature. Feels like I'm watching a pirated vid. Nah, at least the stream quality is slightly better than that, hopefully. Please someone make that an emote. Yeah, if you do it, I'll throw it in there. Nothing. Something. Oh, that's not going to do much. I think this is about all the brain power I currently have for how I'm going to actually make this city. Oh, what's that? What? Oh, what dye is that? What dye is that? Is that? I'm assuming that's just pink. Or is that a magenta? What dye is this? That looks like pink to me. We're gonna go with pink. I'll come back and dye it in a minute. Dude, gamer status. Blue. It's a color. Y'all are so freaking helpful. Thanks, yeah. Thanks, guys. Man, I'm so happy I asked y'all a question. Thanks, stream chat. I knew I could count on you. It is, in fact, a color. Wow. Dang, dude. How did I build before I had y'all here? Okay. Wrongly true. So true. I'm missing a loom. What else am I missing? Lever and a chancha. Where are my levers? What if my levers are in one of the wood boxes? Nope. Here. Nope. Already picked them up. They were in something. I don't need either of those. Oh, and then we need our pink. Nope. That's actually pink. Nice. What else am I missing? Neither of those. Don't care. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I need to manually do it. think I just want to get this layer in, because that's also more pink over there, so we'll keep those guys on us. Okay. Putting that back. What else do I need? We got everything? Ah, man, I didn't. Nether bricks. Red concrete powder. Missed those 3 in the middle. I thought I was so on top of it. You live and you learn. It's okay. Can't be right every day. What did I write on this? Skull. I thought that sounded so cool, and I was probably so tired when I did that. Why is that spam noise making brain happy? Anima goes, why is that making brain happy? Kaka goes, next message, Shulker ASMR is so anxiety inducing. That's so good, dude. Skull. Win. Skull. Win. Yep. Okay. Somebody come take my computer away for a little while. Okay, thanks. We just run the gauntlet every time. Every box. Just really bumping up that Shulker open stat. "12-year-old me making a username." Don't worry, mine was even better. My first username I ever had was on Warcraft 3, I think, was the first place I ever had like an online login. No, I think I was on Club Penguin or Age of Empires or something before that. But Warcraft 3 is the earliest one I can remember, and it was Dark Hunter 35. I thought I was so freaking cool, dude. I was like, yeah, that's a name of somebody who wins at this video game. Fear Dark Hunter 35. The best part about it, there was no regular Dark Hunter. I just for some reason thought the number 35 sounded cool. Yours was Pro Gamer. Oh my god, how embarrassing. I'm kidding. Just a little funny. You're so cool. Thanks, HB Pencil. Honestly, usernames are so freaking funny. Because how many of us picked something when we were young, and we've just since then been like, yeah, that's fine. Like, that's so funny to me for some reason. Mostly because I also know that's for me. Like, I picked fWhip when I was like 13 or 14. And for some reason, I've just kept it forever. If you're not joking or not, I cringe a lot on it now. I mean, mine was bad too, so I can't give you a hard time when mine was bad. Must go EPs now. All right, thanks Artemis Dawn. You have a good one. At least it relate to my account name. Fair. Yeah, my first username on Minecraft was fWhipcraft. So I don't use that one anymore. Actually, I guess no, my first one would have been, because I changed to that. I think I had a different Minecraft account. Maybe not. Maybe my first username actually was fWhip. I don't know. I've been on the same Minecraft account since, so I could look it up. I really like this building that we're bringing in now. I feel like this one turned out really cool. What do you think about an item in Minecraft that could draw away from the experience level and turns back into XP orbs or bottles so that one could use them in more things? I feel like it has a lot of potential to be exploited or become the new absolute norm of how things function. And the reason why I say that is when you get to like higher Minecraft levels, it takes a lot more levels to gain it takes a lot more experience to gain a single level. So for me to go from 230 to 231 takes a lot of experience. But if you could take experience off of your, like this, and just turn it back into like, and turn this into bottles, and then you got down to 30 and then you did enchanting, it could really, really impact like the balance of that. Because no matter what level you are, a max level enchantment requires your base level to be 30, but then it would always take 3 levels from you. So if you're level 30, it moves you to 27. But if you're level 33, it moves you to level 30. Even though the amount of experience from level 27 to 30 is a lot less than from 30 to 33. So when you get up into those kind of numbers for all of it, I feel like there's a potential issue that could come in of, honestly, that type of an item I think would be a little too overpowered in a lot of situations. That would mean it's like an absolute mandatory thing everywhere, and I feel like Mojang is really trying to steer away from overpowered additions to the game right now for some reason. At least that's what it seems like in me, because even like Jens recently sent a blue sky tweet or whatever the heck they're called over there out talking about how they want to address the mending problem, or that the mending problem still needs to be addressed, in response to somebody asking if the too expensive on anvils was going to be removed. His response was that tools are not supposed to be permanent in Minecraft, which to me, I was like, no, please don't you dare take my mending permanent tools away from me. I would be the front line with my pitchfork in one hand and torch in another if they decide to try and take mending away and like nerf it to where it can only give so much experience. That would absolutely just that would kill so much of my motivation to keep playing this game if I had to like every week go spend a mandatory few hours getting new tools just for how much I dig and how much I do. I would absolutely hate that. There we go. Next one's in. I'd be right there with you. Yeah. I feel like mending is one of those things that I know I don't really understand why Mojang is so anti-mending, but they really seem to be. And I can understand from a certain level being like, no, mending bad. But I also think mending is part of the reason why endgame Minecraft is as popular as it is. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, mending ruins it because there's no... you can survive forever at endgame. But then those people are going to get bored regardless because they're going to hit a ceiling no matter what eventually, and then they're going to quit. Like, that's just a known thing. But if you were to take away mending, just in general take away mending, I feel like you would have a lot more issues of the long-term community who doesn't want to constantly be grinding for tools because they'd rather be grinding for materials in the limited time that they do have to play this game. So you'd be like trying to bring back one community but really alienating another community at the exact same time, and I feel like it's just such a bad move. I didn't get any tinted glass. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's build the... the outside bits. Well, I actually don't have... well, they're all over stone slabs then. Clear up an inventory space. I don't know. I'm extremely pro mending in Minecraft. I think mending is a very, very essential part of this game for the long-term players. I don't think it's bad to play without it, but I think that's a choice that should be left up to players, not forced by the dev change. Would be way too tedious without it. Yeah, I honestly think that a lot of my desire to play Minecraft, if mending were removed, I think would go away. I think a lot of the joy and creative expression I get out of this game and the amount of challenge that I get out of it by having to like put the blocks together is the amount of challenge that I'm looking for in video games, or especially like this type of a video game. And so if they were to just like get rid of it, I really do think that I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do something else. Because that's even something that's I appreciate in Hytale, not to relate it Minecraft to Hytale so much, but just for another game in the genre that's popular right now. I appreciate in Hytale right now that you don't break your tool permanently when the tool breaks. Like you get basically like okay, it just doesn't work as well until you go fix it up. And granted, after a while of it breaking and not working super well, it does eventually like fully become unusable because its maximum durability gets used. So I guess they still kind of have the same thing as the too expensive, but there's a lot more peace of mind in not having to like remember all the time to get the thing. You always switch to creative if they take away mending. Yeah, I don't think I'd get the same amount of fulfillment out of Minecraft as a full-time job playing in only creative mode. I don't know. I don't think they will. I think it'd be, if they were to remove mending, they would really have to dig in their heels and not listen to the community, because I think the vocal, or maybe the vocal majority that's like mending ruined Minecraft, they would very quickly be outshined. Impulse, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Appreciate it. How y'all doing today? What were we up to? I saw you were doing like a world tour with Addy earlier. Is that right? Y'all get up to something else afterwards? Okay, we need to go get more materials. We are in the Nether right now because I'm building a new Nether hub, and I decided that it should be a Cyberpunk city. So we've worked on our first building today, and we're doing some extra stuff over here of trying to get this next little one set up. So welcome on in, y'all. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good time. Streamed twice today. Played Yap Yap. What the heck is Yap Yap? I have never heard of that. Y'all find some good games, though. I will admit, y'all find some good games. Remember listening in once when y'all were playing that like RV game, and I was like, okay, I can see this. I feel like I could get very hooked on this one. Typical friend slap. Oh, okay, yeah, another one of those in the genre. Nice, nice. Well, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it, as always. Hope you're doing good. This build has 68 sugar boxes, all full of materials. So I'm using a mod called Tweaker More, combined with a mod Item Scroller that just automatically picks up what I need. Because otherwise, I was going to be here for all eternity to never be able to finish this thing. So that's, if you're like, what are you doing spamming shulker boxes? That's what we'd be doing. Oh, I need that polished tuff. That should be, there we go. I got everything else. We did. The city eventually going to be all around the XP farm. The hope is that, yeah, eventually the city would wrap all the way around this to basically decorate the Nether perimeter. I don't know if that's a priority right now, or if my priority is... I think my priority is to bring the Nether portals down. We already have one brought down with this guy right over in here. But we have a lot of portals up on the Nether roof I can show y'all. That's broken. That doesn't work anymore. But like that portal goes out to my drowned farm. That goes to the desert. That goes to the guardian farm. There's one all the way down there goes to gold farm. That goes to the end. There's one over there that goes to my little cartography village. That's a mushroom island. There's actually no portals down there, but there is magma cube and frogolite farm down that way. So I want to get all of the portals below the roof so we actually exist in the Nether again, is kind of like my main goal of this project. But we'll see if, not an if, when that happens. We're willing it to exist in. Friend slab, that's such a good genre descriptor. I haven't heard that before. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. The game is only fun if you have friends that want to also play it with you, and then it's absolutely hilarious and you're just screaming at each other the entire time. That's how all of those games go, and they're so good. What's next big build after you finish the city? We're not finishing the city. We're building the wall of it. If you mean the overworld city, because I have a medieval city I'm building called Path, which we probably have 4 expansions left on it, 4 districts left to fill in more or less before it's done too. And I'm very excited to do that at some point this year. That's something that is high on my to-do list. Can I just sneak these around the side? Can I get it? I can see the pixel. Hee. Hacker mode enabled. I have one warped something that's missing. Where is it? Where are you? Right there. But yeah, future projects, Path here. I know it's nighttime right now. I don't know if there's a way to change it. I don't know. I kind of like nighttime and daytime going on the map. I want to finish up Path. We've got the Dwarven district to finish filling out in there. We've got the rest of the Cathedral district needs to be built. We need to build the little district over here that's going to kind of be up on the hillside. And then we have the rest of the harbor expansion that needs to come in over here. And then after that, it's just interiors, which is going to be a lot of effort, but that'll be fun. Speaking of which, for members with access to the server, I did upload the latest videos in buildings to the plot. So if you want to claim an interior, those are available there for people to do. After that, though, I really want to come over here to Tough Hall. Actually, not after that. I think not. I'm doing the Cyberpunk City for not next week's video, but the video after is going to be Cyberpunk City. And then after that one, I want to do like a break project of something that's just a little bit chiller and simpler and working towards like expanding the infrastructure of the world. And then after that, I want to come over here and work in Tough Hall and get like our first neighborhood established so that this can have another portal in here too. And then I think we'll probably tackle this mountain as a really, really big guy, because this mountain right here requires about half as many blocks as it is to build this Cyberpunk city. And it's a lot more simple blocks to get. So it's much nicer. Interior next stream. I think after we get the Cyberpunk city done, if I don't have plans for a video or for like a stream, I think I probably will start just being like, all right, we're doing an interior today. I'm just gonna, no. I need to put all these back. There's all the buggy ones that don't need to be in my inventory, but they are. The only annoying part of the tweaker stuff is that it doesn't detect that it's the blocks in there. It's just the wrong state. Let me guess, a village. It might involve villagers, and it probably involves a lot of fields. Your world looks so good on that map. Thank you. Whimsical Samurai, how we doing? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I do want to get out to New Papyrus again sometime soon. I think I want to do like a little like expansion around the Blue Axolotl Bazaar and kind of fill out this area. Could be fun. Perks of being B, thank you so much for the 3 months. How are the 68 shulker boxes? Still 68 shulker boxes. Can you tell I'm finding constant distractions to talk about other things instead of do this? I mean, what? I would never do that. The fact that, just to like put it out there, I had to do three trips from the overworld carrying filled up shulker boxes into the Nether to be able to even put this on the ground. From where I staged it in the overworld, it took me 3 trips. Oh, I was unpaused the entire time. I love interior building, so much fun for us. Fair. You know, as long as we're just acknowledging the elephant in the room, I think it's okay. And it's a really, really freaking big elephant. Now we need to get... No, why did you go to the minimum? That's the max, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Perfect. I really need to find the time to do the interior stuff. Yeah. Mine will be boring for us because it's mostly fWhip friendly. Anima, have I ever told you how you're my favorite moderator that we've ever had in the community? Every other mod is out here to get me, I feel like. I know Anima's got my back. Mine was simple. I know, I'm just kidding. Mr. Adam, I play an 80 FOV.
Pleased to meet you.
I think I got everything. Joel, thank you so much for the gift sub, dude. I appreciate you. Oh, well. Dude, I added like 5, maybe 10 new songs to the playlist today. And I've been trying to keep an ear out for them because I was like, these are so good. I'm so excited to have these in the stream playlist. I don't think a single one is played yet. The stream playlist is getting long. The music playlist is getting pretty long for... Maybe it did and I just missed it, but you'd think one of them on a random shuffled playlist would have been played by now. How you playing to cover up Experience Farm? That? No, I ain't covering that thing up. That thing is a beauty of modern science out there. It's staying exactly where it is. No, I don't even know how I could decorate that thing without absolutely ruining the rates on it. It's not even done yet, so it's actually going to become even more of a monstrosity in the middle, but I'm kind of okay with that. We should probably finish it before I, whatchamacallit, build the buildings along this edge, because that whole thing right there needs another layer on top. We'll try curating a playlist without songs that you frequently hear on other streams. It's impossible. True. Yeah, I mean, this song right here is well known in the Minecraft space as a fWhip original. I don't know of any other content creator that would ever become known for this on their brand for years upon years upon years of playing Minecraft. Time-lapsing your build? Yeah, I have flashback running, so I'll probably turn into a time-lapse some way or another. Heroic Pixels, don't worry. If you pick some music that is really, really good and a total bop, and then you have one video that pops off with it, suddenly everybody starts using the music that you curated because nobody was using. And, you know, I love it for the artists who made the stuff because they're super talented. But I had, back when I started the hardcore series, I went through and found all this new music for hardcore season 3. I was like, okay, nobody's using these. I can't find these anywhere. One being the field song and all that. I haven't found any of them anywhere. And I went through and I got a ton and I was like, yeah, this is fantastic. And then the series popped off and suddenly, dude, every hardcore video that was coming out was using the exact same music that I had gotten for mine. I was like, really? Can't you guys go back to all the dubstep? Like, I was going for like a little rock vibe. Like, change it up, man. Get something new. And everybody copied me. Suffering from success over here. And now I get comments every once in a while being like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah's song. That's what grinds my gears, dude. No, this is my song that I found from the same subscription service that they also pay for. That none of us own the rights to these songs. This one's mine. Are we doing a likes over on YouTube? 663. With 4,455 viewers. Oh, it does have a little thingy on it. Nice. Actually, boop, 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 boop. Oh, nope. I don't get how that, like, determines how it goes up or down. I think it's based off of, like, your camera angle. Because, like, that'll raise. Yeah, so it's camera angle. Okay, that's not bad. I can remember that. Just learn to make your own music, put music in videos, and then if anyone else uses the music, you copyright strike their stuff. Violent strategy for the win. Hey, man, there's so much money. I did not pause that, did I? It's only 2 layers, it's fine. There's a lot of money to be made in the fake copyright worlds, or even the real copyright worlds. The real copyright worlds, it's earned, like very much earned. If you made something, you fully deserve to copyright it. You get paid for your work. But there's so much on the YouTubes. There's just fake copyright claims that are infuriating. Unpaused. Even though I use Epidemic sounds, which they fight the copyright stuff for me, it's great. They do an awesome job. But even like this stream is all music from Epidemic, and I have an active subscription for Epidemic sounds for my main channel, my second channel, and Twitch can be included in that. So like I'm fully in the system. Like they're taking my money happily. And I will still, granted, they get automatically removed, but like after I finish this VOD, I will get copyright strike claims on this VOD, and they'll last for like 2 hours because Epidemic is trying to figure out if I actually paid them or not, which is annoying. Oh, speaking of the new songs, this is one of the new songs. So when the Minecraft music is copy ID'd and you can't use it while streaming, or YouTube will shut down your stream. It's no longer the case. It more depends if there's a new Minecraft IP released. Like when the Minecraft movie and people were getting copyrights for that was because Warner Brothers was inaccurately copyright striking people, and because they're Warner Brothers, YouTube was like, yeah, you definitely know what you're doing. But those all have eventually got lifted. There have been a lot of content creators who love to stir up some drama around Minecraft copywriting their stuff with their music and everything, and like it's like 99% of the time been fake, or it's been real, but they've been like, this is ruining my life, and then 24 hours later it's resolved. Maybe they're not faking it, but they're definitely stirring the pot. It's really interesting how many Minecraft YouTubers' entire being as a Minecraft YouTuber is to talk about how terrible Minecraft and Mojang are. But then, like, their entire livelihood is based on talking about how terrible and awful It is, which I always just find funny. For a good little hee hee ha ha, you know? I mean, Hades, I don't think they know what they're doing, but they definitely have the power to wield the big stick and say, hey, we know what we're doing when it comes to interacting with YouTube. Just hit day 100 in my survival world. Dude, do it. Nice. Nailed it. When's the video coming? Kidding. I survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. No, those videos are so a while ago. The videos that people are after now are the I had the perfect start in a hardcore Minecraft. That's the real trendy stuff right there. Gotta head out. Austin, thanks for hanging. Go Hawks. Oh. Anything else I'm missing? Nope. Honestly, it'd be way more interesting in what people do with terrible starting environments. I spawned in a mesa, 1 tree in a 1,000 block radius, walked in the wrong direction. I mean, people do that. That's like Mog Swamp's 100 Days series that he does, where he's trying to beat all the different super flats presets, and like how he's figured out ways to do that. And that's kind of what you're looking for. Where people are big on that, like that I survived Minecraft's coldest mod one right now. Like that's a big one that's kind of trending that I'm seeing a lot of people post. Yeah, that there's definitely a market for that. There's definitely a lot of those videos. Building is coming together a lot more quickly than the first guy. I feel like this just has a lot more of the same block. When it's like 1 or 2 of a thing, it takes forever. Well, lurking, I discovered how annoying getting a brown panda is. Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed. Good luck to you. you want to really hate yourself at the same time, instead of going for a brown panda alone, also try and go for that blue axolotl. Both at the same time. Just wait for the breeding cooldowns. That's how you'll really be having a lot of fun. Nope, I do not actually recommend doing that. Just in case anybody in the audience is curious. Actually, honestly, if you got them both done at the same time, imagine it happens at the same time, the same round. You're like, oh my god, the luck. I don't even want the Charizard anymore. If you called me out there, it is not fun. There's a lot of those things in Minecraft that arguably, not even arguably, just base are in fact not fun at all. But being able to say that you have the thing or have accomplished the thing is such a trophy in itself that it becomes worth it to do the thing. At least that's my opinion on a lot of stuff. Like, did I have a great time clearing this entire perimeter? Absolutely not. I hated it. It was so mind-numbingly boring and out of my comfort zone as a Minecrafter because it was just technical stuff everywhere. And I didn't have a great time doing it. But being able to have it done and being able to have access to it now has made it worth the amount of pain that it took to get through the thing because of how many doors more or less have opened because of it. That's made it worth it, which is cool. Back and get more stuff. Start with smaller here. They're diminishing returns farther out you go. For what? I've been re-rolling villagers for 2 hours now, having so much fun. I dug out a 100 by 100 perimeter in Legacy Console by hand only. Oof. And Legacy Console, that was before mending too, yeah. Oh, here's another new song. This one's great. I love this one. It's called Munchies. I only listened to it originally because of the name. I was like, nice. The shulker boxes go so well with it. Get levers? How did I not get levers? I still haven't figured out where my levers are. We had mending back in 1.13. What was Legacy Console ended at? Oh, I didn't refresh. Oop. Oh, levers are in here. Okay. Of course they're in my spruce and jungle box. Oh, and I might have goofed. That's okay. Whatever. The thing's not smart enough to take blocks out of your inventory. It only puts them in. Wait, is opening the box zipping them into your inventory? Yeah. That's how we're zooming, dude. And by zooming, I mean we've been at this for 3 hours and 23 minutes and 13 seconds. Not that the stream timer is counting or anything. I think that's the last layer before it goes big or goes different. Yeah. That is before we get to here. So we need to drop that down one because that'll make this super easy. We're done with our glass. That's the hotkey I put for. Where my resin belong? Where did I put my resin? Hello? Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Nope. Yeah. Hey, Shrimpy, how we doing? Gotta go smash my toe into a corner to stop having so much fun. Yeah, Vexley, if you could please, for the rest of our sake, stop having so much fun, that'd be great. Just like, please think of the children, you know? Yeah, there's no fun allowed in Minecraft. If you're playing Minecraft to have fun, you're playing the wrong game. Come on now, obviously. Minecraft is here only for the true hardcore gamers that want to create... It's fine. The true hardcore gamers. See, look at the problems that we have to deal with in our Minecraft worlds. It's okay. I do, in fact, occasionally have a brain. I can fix this. No need to panic. I know people are really panicking about that right there, but I've fixed it. I know how to resolve it. I'm a true professional. I can also fix this. I'm also a professional at this too. Is a block with an iron bar on top still considered a spawnable block? Nope. Iron bars are spawn proof. Anything that is not a full block will spawn proof the block. Oh, well, I guess I got a lot of stone now. So if you're trying to spawn proof and all you got, if you can use buttons, you can use trapdoors, you can use stairs, you can use composters. You can use a chain. You can use anything that's more than one snow layer spawn proofs a block. That's my personal favorite. 2 snow layers and up is spawn proof. 1 snow layer is not spawn proof. Okay, we need to go up, up, up. I'm missing a lever down here somewhere. Oh, I know where it is. It's right there. Boop. Connect that. String. Not all plants in Minecraft are spawn proof. Brown mushrooms are spawn proof. Firefly bushes are spawn proof. In the overworld, they're not spawn proof in the Nether, because they provide a light level. Sweet berries are spawn proof, I believe. Because mobs won't spawn to a place where they'll take damage. Cactus are spawn proof. Wither roses are not spawn proof, even though they do provide wither. That's how we're actually making the wither skeleton farm work, is because withers are actually outside of a nether fortress, wither roses are spawn proof. But in a nether fortress, they are not. There's a few little nuances to it. Technically, I believe a torch is not spawn proof, but it provides light level 15, so it stops hostile mob spawning. Alright, I want to get this level here finished, and then I think I'm going to have to call it, because Sid and I were going to go to the gym in a little bit, and it's about time, and I think I need to take a little bit of a breather before I feel like post-stream, I'm always like, yeah, I need a little come-down moment. I just need a, I'm going to chill for 20 minutes before I do anything else. That just looks so fuzzy to me, and it's really hurting my eyeballs because there's pale moss underneath it. There's also there. That's really messing with my brain right now, dude. That's, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh, okay. I guess I technically don't need to place these in, but I have the materials, so what the heck?
What the heck? Why not?
Grindstones are spawn proof.
Keep it real.
What were you doing? Playing some Hightail over there? Ew, we're Minecrafting here, bro. What are you doing playing Hightail? Gross. I'm kidding. Hey, Caesar, how you doing? Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How we doing? Welcome on in, y'all. We are about to wrap up here in a little bit, actually, too. But we've been working on the Nether, as I'm making a Cyberpunk city for my Nether hub. So we've been constructing the first buildings today. I'll give y'all a look in just a sec after we get these carpets down to finish spawn proofing up here. Vintage Story. Just finished playing the better game.
Keep it
Then
real.
somebody says Vintage
I am about
Story.
to finish the test interior. It's really hard to cause I usually build in smaller houses.
Yeah, building a larger scale can be a little tedious at times. I believe in you, Ninja, and I believe in you. Let me get this layer in, then we have to go get more materials anyways. Yeah. Don't have any of those. Don't have that. Whatever. Just trying to make like piping and whatnot going around here. Were you guys just digging today, Caesar? Or did you guys get up to anything? Any new and exciting, fun little bits? I need to jump on that server soon. Green got me access and I logged in. I got all set up, dude, and I just haven't logged in yet. There we go. There we go. Cool. Cool. Yeah, today is day 1 of construction here on the city in-game. I've spent the last week of my life gathering materials for it, hence all these shulker boxes. But this is what we've got going on so far. I'll do a little pause. If we've got Blaze, we got a big old like apartment building tower, and this is kind of like a fancier. We got a little corner store underneath, and it's getting there. It's coming together pretty well. We're 3.5 hours in for stream today. 152,000 blocks now, dude. That's a baby build. And that's just you digging it out, bro. We're placing 90,000 blocks to this Nether hub. Come on now, what are you doing? Pick it up. I'm just messing with you. That's insane. I mean, I've seen the inside of it. That thing's nuts. Have you excavated all that lava and stuff? Yeah, I used the lava clearing machines for this. This is ancient. This was done a long time ago. This is my hardcore world. We've been in here for 4 years now. Over 4 years. We're on day 12,529. So we've been in it for a minute or two. But yeah, so I cleared this perimeter a long time ago to make a wither skeleton farm, and then about a year ago now? No, about 8 months ago. Last summer, early summer, we tore that out and built this new absurd upgraded wither skeleton farm. But yeah, this was a lot of lava in here. And now we're working on bringing the city in. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like it. A little free cam. That's not me actually flying. I turned the brightness up for clips and stuff. At least for... Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Destroying it is easier than building, and it's still impressive. I know. I just like to give Caesar a hard time. For those who don't know, Caesar is the one who edits all my shorts for me. He's a good dude. We're using a mod called Lightmatica for the schematic build to build off of, because I already planned it all in creative once. But then outside of that, we're using Tweakaroo, which helps me with just grabbing everything really easily. That's just going to be annoying. Whatever. Is what it is. I need to go get those other things. Need to not keep going to the next layer. I just need to get this one done. Oh, it's because I was picking up all the roofing. Is that also back there? Oh, okay. Be nice to actually get this thing finished. There's a little background building that kind of connects the two of them together. Isn't it Tweaker More? Yeah, it's Tweakaroo, Tweaker More, and Item Scroller. You need all three of them for it to function. Which is a little annoying that you need 3 mods for it. I really wish it was like a base Lightmatica feature, because I don't really care for the rest of the things that Tweakaroo and Tweaker More do. They're just not really things that I want. Let's just go over here and get all these things, because what do I have? Nothing. Woohoo! You can't use Tweaker More without Tweakaroo. Not with that attitude. I'm kidding. I know nothing about the mods. These are meant to be like water towers of sorts, like little mini baby ones. You know, as we're not really in a place with water, they probably need to store it pretty protected somewhere. And obviously aircon units, because it might be a little toasty warm in here. There we go. It's getting there. Now we can increase the base. Do it here. That'll... Can I just go one more? Oh. Let's go to there, because that'll finish all that off. Yeah. Okay. City needs its lava treatment plant instead of a water treatment one. It'd be a little bit of a spicy bathroom run if the toilets run on lava. Think about it. Not be super fun. Where's my pale moss sitting at? I know my pale moss back there. Where's my pale moss carpet? Where did I put that all? Where did I put it, like... Ah, of course, I put it with my end stone. The natural conclusion to where I should put that. By the time I'm emptying the boxes, I'll have learned what's in each box. Wouldn't need a sewage plant. No, true. And you also would just like burn everything up, so it'd be fine. I'm new to Minecraft hardcore and just started, but what should I do? If you're new to hardcore and you don't know what to do, the biggest thing I will always recommend is just take the time to get villagers set up. Unless you're like a god tier Minecrafter, you're probably gonna get caught by something. So if you get villagers set up early, you can use that to get fully enchanted, full diamond enchanted gear without ever even leaving your house. Like you can just have everything you're ever gonna need. So I always recommend that for folks who are new to the game. If you want to go that route. Otherwise, I mean, I'm also a big fan of the just wing it and see what happens route. That's what I like to do personally. To heck with all that pre-planning and when you're starting out something brand new, just go for it. Who cares? If they die, they die. Something tells me I need to tear all that out. Also, I don't think that's supposed to be there. I think I misplaced, but you know, it can live there now. Okay, we wanted to do up to that layer. Okay. How are we going? We've almost been 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here, and I think that's doing it today. I need to get off and take a breather before I go to the gym. Another brick wall. Let me put that back. You're out a trapdoor. On top of a furnace? Oh, okay, thank you. Let's bring them all. Actually, no. Well, I if you mean like a... Top of a... Oh, I did on top of the smoker. You're so right. Thank you. Okay, I will grab one more over whatever it is that I have. And then we'll go... I think we made it to about there. Thanks for making such comforting videos and streams. Great thing to watch when I need to take my mind off of my law studies. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's no joke. That's a take a breather as often as you can. Personally, I've never studied law. Actually, I did like some business law courses in college, but like that's probably like baby stuff compared to what you're doing. And even that for me, dude, that broke my brain. So I believe in you. You can do it. I have a few family members who are lawyers, and they are so incredibly like book smart, just smart in general. But man, the amount of like knowledge you just need to comprehend and just have locked in your brain, or at least like the ability to just like go and like the ability to like know how to research something, so impressive from somebody who has a very, very hard time researching things. Okay, I'm just breaking all this. Flashback on pots. Ooh, thank you, Rogue Pixels. I appreciate you. I was like, of course it is. What do you mean? God dang it. Golly gee, Willikers. That's what I'd be saying right now if I wasn't streaming. You know what? If we just like go down here, like go to here, and we bring our FOV in, looks like city. Yeah, city. Actually, that's not a bad shot. That's kind of cool looking. I think we call it there though. Building 2. Chapter on the smoker. You're the best. Oh, thank. I brought an extra. Let's go win. Yeah. I said what I said. Now we can just ignore that and never look at it ever again. But I'm gonna leave it. I ain't gonna fix it. Coolio. Right, well, at this rate, granted, my loops are gonna get quicker and quicker and quicker as things go. Building 1. Building 1 is done. Number 2 is almost done. 3 is about to be a biggin. That's probably about... That's pretty close to the same amount of work as that guy. I think what I'm gonna do is just like finish off the top of these real quick. And then just like go back and start the bottom of that so it catches up and then it goes. But that needs a lot of building down there. Oh boy, oh boy. Because if these were 3 hours, let's say, because we had some warm-up time and whatnot, some goofing around, that was probably 2.5, 3 hours. That's going to be about there too. And that's even if I just Lightmatic a printer all the way up to the top. I got to figure out how to make this entertaining, dude. That's the hard part. 4 is easy, and that thing's going to be like 45 minutes. 5, all of these parts, that's probably like a 4-hour. Oof. 6, and then that one, and then I have my spaceship, my fish ship. I'm so excited to make my fish ship. Look at my fish ship. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, we're gonna have a fish ship up there soon, dude. All right, cool. I just need to keep chugging away at this. Who knows? Oh, side note. I've been talking with Drift about getting onto Misadventures sometime soon and building a road just for the Road Builders Guild stuff. I don't know quite when, but we're talking about it. It might honestly we talked about potentially on Sunday. I don't know if it'd be a stream. I was originally thinking I'd stream something or another, but I may just be hanging and she could be streaming, but I'll let y'all, I'll give y'all a heads up if that's going to happen. A fish in the nether. Yeah, it's a space fish. But yeah, we'll see where we land on all that stuff. Thank you so very much for hanging today. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the support and all that cool stuff. Thank you for your patience as well while I'm slowly getting back into the grind with all the videos and everything. I do appreciate your flexibility and all that. If I was watching the Super Bowl this weekend, go Seahawks. Woo, yay, woo. And otherwise, we are gonna go. Let's go raid good old Avid. He's doing some MCC practice with Marm. We'll go send it that way. He's dead right now, so he can talk with y'all and be super chillin'. Anyways, thank y'all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Go Hawks.